Hi, this is Graham from Mountain Electronics. I'm really excited to share with you a new feature that we've implemented to make printing out your shipping label as well as submitting your information form easier and in one place. So, let's take a look at it now. To start with, we'll need to log in, meaning you need to click on either Account or Ship. In this case, let's go with Ship. So first, we've got to log in with our username being our email and our password. Now, if you've never logged in before, if you have never sent anything to us, you'll need to register for a new account using an email and making up a password. Now, the first place that you're taken to is getting a free shipping label. So, let's take a look at the information that's populated automatically into your digital information form. The first thing is your billing and shipping information. These are the addresses that you've already added when you registered your account. Here's our billing address, including phone number and email. And you can choose, if this is the very first time that you're sending something to us, go ahead and select New Customer. Next, where is this order going to be sent when we're done repairing it? If you've added multiple shipping addresses, you can choose from the drop-down which one you'd like to use for this particular order. If you need to edit any of your address information, there's an Edit button next to Shipping Address. As well, there's an Edit Billing Address button. It'll take you to the address book section. Finally, do you have a specific shipper that you need us to use? Go ahead and select Yes or No for UPS and USPS. Once we've reviewed our billing and shipping information, we can click Next. Here's an area to provide what's happening with your board and additional things that we'll test for in our repair process. As always, we recommend that you field test your board before sending it in, including testing it in a working machine, checking wiring harnesses, coin eye and optics, as well as door locks, things like that. So, when you're entering information in the Symptoms and Information box, please include information like problems that your board is doing, things it's doing or not doing, error codes, whether or not you've tested it in a good machine. Any additional information that you can provide is always helpful, like the quantity of boards that you're sending in, whether or not you need new or refurbished parts, or if there's anything that we need to call you for that's updated information. So the example that's provided directly below is one Dexter stack dryer board, the top drum not turning, tried it in a good machine. Please send an additional touchpad with my order. All very straightforward and things that we can address as we go through the repair process. As always, again, please don't include any credit card or payment details in this form. If you need to give those to us, please call. Next section, you can add the machine model number and serial number. Of course, this is the model and serial from the machine that you've taken the board out of. This can be very helpful when it comes to our repair process documentation, as well as in the unlikely event we're not able to repair your board, we can price you a new replacement very easily from here. If you have a different technician that you would prefer to answer technical questions for you, provide their name and contact information in these sections. Finally, in this section, we've got forms for your dryer settings. You can enter those here. Due to the complexity and various configurations of wash cycles, we don't program washer boards. Unfortunately, this is something that we've never done. Now, once we've got all this information, let's move to the next section. This is our last step, providing other information about your order. Here you can choose to specify whether or not you'd like to use our rush service. It's an additional $30 non-refundable per board in your order, but that guarantees that your order will have a 1 business day repair time. If you're definitely in a hurry and you need expedited shipping, please let us know here. This is an additional charge, but we'll contact you so that you can get our negotiated rate with our shippers. Finally, if your boards are not repairable, please let us know. Can we go ahead and recycle them, or do you absolutely need them back? The most important section is the estimated package weight. You'll notice it already says in pounds, so there's no need to enter anything more than just a number in this particular box. So now I know that I'm sending in a Dexter board which weighs 3 pounds, and that's all I've got. If you've had multiple boxes, click plus to add more box weights, or if you've added more than you needed to, you can click minus to remove those boxes. Once we've reviewed all of this information, we can submit it. Now, before our label is generated, we just want to make sure that all of our information is correct. We've got our billing address that we've already entered. we've got our shipping address that we're going to be sending this repaired information and product to, the billing phone number, email address, as well as if we need a specific technician. We look at our repair details, everything that we added, the particular error codes, the problems that we've got. We've got that on this page, as well our model and serial number and our dryer settings. Lastly, are we a new customer? Was there a purchase order? Do we need a specific shipper? Do we want the rush? Or what do we do about non-repairable items? Finally, go ahead and click I agree to the terms of service. If you'd like to review those, just click on the link here. Finally, let's get our shipping label. The label page is actually very helpful as well. You can print it from here, or if you don't have the ability, go ahead and use the one that's been sent to your email automatically. Next up, we've got instructions on correct packing methods to make sure that your boards get here safely and undamaged. Finally, let's look at the two parts of your label. The top barcode is something that you can include in your box. If for some reason something happens and UPS needs to change your label or something happens to the outside of the box, we're able to use this barcode to match up with your order still. Finally, cut out your label, attach it to the outside of your box, and drop it off at a UPS location, and it'll be on its way to us. Again, we're very excited for you to start using this feature, and if you have any questions or comments, please call us. In the meantime, as always, we greatly appreciate your business.